Well, hello everybody on internet land. This is Michael Nerf 2005 with a completely rearranged setup so I can play one fucking Wii game. That's right. One of the most divisive games in the series. I think to date, including some of the spin-offs for the, Nintendo DS. Metroid Other M. Dun 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 dun. Let's get that timer started. Hello. Hello. So I guess I have to hold it like this. Yes, I have rechargeable batteries. Oh, this game's gonna be so fucking miserable. But I've proven I can beat it with not a very good pickup rate. Which is probably why the end of this game blows so much. Libby got your baited, baited. Alright, are you all ready to be glad that Samus Aran I don't think talks in any other game? I can't even use my studio lights because the Wiimote freaks the fuck out. It's hilarious. It's like, I can see you. I can see you. Oh my fucking god! Well, here we go. I'm gonna leave the camera on for this because I'm going to probably be facepalming most of this game. Now, I know somewhere out there in internet land, New Moon's gonna be sad that they're missing this, but... Band-Aid! So to give you some hint, this takes place right after Super Metroid, Metroid 3. And Nintendo has flat up thrown their hands in the air and said, it's canon if you want it to be. This is the only scene I appreciate out of this entire game. I'm kidding. I have a lot to say. And I heavily appreciate seeing this in full 3D. I mean, you watched me beat it, Libby. This is legitimately the end of Super Metroid. Just very pretty.
Time to go.
Because it's a giant mechanical body that attached to a mutant supercomputer brain.
Okay, Samus.
Sci-fi doesn't have to make sense. I have a magical suit of armor that apparently lives in my body.
Officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
The cutscenes are great. It's gonna feel more like a Wii game when we're out of the pre-rendered CGI. Technically, the Wii had the power, pre-render-wise, of the GameCube, which was actually comparable to the PS2.
Ready for a quick test, Samus?
It was the in-game graphics that suffered.
Let's start with a little warm-up. Try a charge beam.
It's still not that bad. You're gonna really make me do this 3 times? Mandatory tutorials are a sin of gaming.
Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it. Okay, morph ball next. Go ahead and drop some bombs.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Get out of morph ball mode and return to normal.
God, I miss Metroid Prime. Where it was like, here's your tutorial, click A if you don't care.
All right, stand in the middle of the room.
Oh, this is investigation mode.
Surprised? From there, kick climb to work your way up.
Oh, don't change direction.
Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals.
There we go.
Okay.
Blowing shit up.
Let's check your reaction time. Here come some beams. Dodge them. Okay, those are the moves I remember.
I will give Sense Move credit. It's actually a cool mechanic in the Metroid series. I'm probably gonna hate this game less than I thought I would.
Nice.
The story
Remember
frustrates
how
me
that feels.
sometimes.
Next, how about a missile test?
Oh,
Use
this
concentration
is
to
where it gets
replenish your
annoying.
missile supply.
Hello?
You haven't forgotten, have you?
Oh.
One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh?
This is where this gets annoying. Where are you, you little shit?
Why not say hello with a missile? Looks like you ticked him off. The rest is all you. Looks like he's had enough of your missiles.
Fuck off!
Now, jump on its head. Samus, now's your chance.
Well, that's right, finishing moves. Something that looks incredibly badass but becomes super annoying super fast. Why are you closing the blast
How about
doors?
you try using a power
Oh.
bomb? This area is well fortified, so don't hold back. Allow adequate room around you during power bomb play.
The fuck you mean? I'm
5
nuking
seconds.
everything.
That's it for the test. Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable.
I
how well you
literally didn't get hit.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never.
If you want to make a drinking game of this,
The finality of
Don't-
it struck me once again.
do this unless you have a death wish. This is not a challenge.
Mission complete.
Maybe make it like a sip of beer and 2 waters.
And all Metroid.
Every time Samus says the baby,
A simple report.
just facepalm. I
It was
don't care.
dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
Because it's gonna happen a lot.
I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory. Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Every time. You will be dead in an hour. Ah, yes, the bottle ship. Just remember, this game got a lot of shit when it came out. But I did do my homework before this, so the reason why I say I can't hate this, the things they put in here aren't great, but they're technically canon. From way before this game should have happened. A lot of shit. Hello? Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to look at? There's a big ass ship here. You don't let me look at anything besides that. These parts below. Because see, even if I do that, it's trying to teach me things.
Galactic Federation.
I want to say this was towards the end of the Wii era. I'd have to Google it to tell you for sure. I remember it came out, everybody was excited because this was going to be our first, like... So Metroid, this came out after Metroid Prime 3, I know that much. This was supposed to be our first, like, super storied, and we went back to this, like, kind of 2D, 3D experience versus just the FPS, which the Metroid Prime series is... outside of the spin-off games, has been more or less critically acclaimed. And then it immediately got shit on by both fans and critics.
Ah, fancy meeting you here, princess.
And a lot of it is the
Remember
plot.
me?
Anthony. There's only one person who
And
calls
her
me
voice
princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army.
Which is
And
true.
then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
So from the comic
The
books,
word
he's
he so
very
obviously
different in this.
chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
That sucks. I guess they're gonna need me to do it.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
Boom goes the dynamite, bitches. Anthony's my favorite, by the way. Say this was 2011? No, it's not that new.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
Maybe it is. Now, Libby, you had to make me fucking Google stuff. Assuming my phone's
Adam
gonna
hadn't
work.
authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
This is why this version of Samus pisses us off. And when I'm done with this game, I have a rant But I'm gonna keep it in my pants for now. There's an item in there somewhere. Get you. I forgot how to do sense move, and that is going to be muy importante. Oh, morph ball. Also, this game is hard as shit even for, like, anything post-Metroid 2. Yeah, can you guys fuck right off? I'll look it up next cutscene for you, Libby. I should probably really get sense move on. Like, problem is this game tried to do so much with this many buttons. This has the same amount of buttons as an NES controller. Well, one extra. Plus and minus don't count. That no, that's start and select. Power doesn't count because it's wireless. It's got 2 more buttons. So we're competing with a neutered SNES controller. Oh, I hate these rooms. It's trying to be spoopy. I don't even think I can go into... Oh, I can. But I can't shoot, so... That does me no fucking good. Well, fuck. Well, that worked. The fuck is over here? Nothing. Just walking on broken glass like an adult. Oh. Also, that's a thing. There's no health pickups from enemies. So boss fights are, oof. It is. Especially because unlike last time I played this, I'm not doing it offline like in 2 days. Oh, you little bastards. I don't know, Libby, you want to come fucking stream this? I'll let you. Oh, Adam has not authorized the use of bombs yet. But I have the bomb jump. But I don't think they're on this floor. for this. And what the fuck am I, Libby? I'm older than you. Numa, 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 yay. Real, I don't think I can get to fucking much of anything right now. Oh yeah, I can't. I don't think I can get to that. I'm not gonna try. There's something I gotta do to get in there. There's a reason I had 40% item pickup on this game, and it's because fuck this game. Here we go. Ah yes, save point / health. Yeah, I'm live right now. I still don't know who you are. Oh, I can't use bombs yet. Fucking Adam. That guy got fucked. You have to DM me a real name, dude. I've worked with a lot of fucking people. Like, a lot. I need to know who you
There was some
are.
pervasive danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here, but I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety.
Trust me, I'll check the DM after stream. I even tried to reach out to
Clearly,
you.
this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why
I worked with you. That's a lot of people.
They're coming out of the wall. Right, stay calm.
Let me do something real quick. Click my name and you should be able to hit whisper. Alright, I got shit to do. Oh Christ.
This ain't good. Nothing's working. Listen up. Freeze guns authorized.
You know, that's fair.
Sam, I'm authorizing missile use.
Adam, why the fuck do I have to listen to you? I don't work for you anymore.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing. And Sam, you attack the frozen spot. Now, use your missile.
Now you guys can wait a minute. Get him, guys! Get him! Get him! Uh-oh. Its eye hole fell out. Gotcha, bitch.
I'm fine. But did it have to be bugged?
Samus. Looks
Hi,
like
Adam.
I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission. But
I could literally
I'm
eat
also
you.
gonna have to ask that you follow my commands.
Eat you. Alive.
Move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so.
Samus, put your daddy issues behind you.
Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt
got you,
surrounded
buddy.
by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate. My thumbs down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I
2010, Libby.
clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder. And I was angry. I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken.
I kind of
Beyond
like
that,
bitchy teenage Samus.
I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows my past, and he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure. When I rebelled against him, I knew I could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him.
Oh, it's so special.
I
Just like how my
understood well
parents
that
were
chances
murdered.
were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
And on that note, as soon as I can pause...
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know.
The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless.
Oof, as they say in the biz.
Communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint.
I love the, like, cops, like, and here's the rundown you're not going to read.
Sector 2. Repair any equipment.
What is this, Resident Evil fucking 1?
Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma
Anthony's still my favorite.
All right. James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still functional.
I'm doing this solely so I can play Metroid Dread finally.
Everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly.
Adam,
you should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation
yes,
can't
Dad.
be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful.
I get they have a past, and she's like the father figure kind of dude. Like,
It was
but
the first joint mission I'd been a part of since
at this
becoming a
point in
freelance
Samus's career, she is should be
course,
so
It was
jaded
the first time since my
that he
Federation
starts
days
spouting
I was
that shit
following
off.
the orders of a commanding officer.
She just folds him
Having
into a
received
pretzel.
mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the
Dread's on the
unexpected turn of
Switch.
events.
This is on the Wii.
I responded. Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
I've been working on going through the entire Metroid series and uploading it to YouTube. Oh, I can use bombs again. Thanks, Daddy. Like, I want to go on a rant because I know they took so much from the comic books, but they put it after Metroid 3.
Samus, head for the system management room.
You know what, Adam? Kiss my ass. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Let me get some songs queued up real quick for those that watch live. For you guys on the YouTube, you're missing out. Once again, this is indeed... which one do I want? You know what? That's going to work good. On that note, and now that all my shit's rearranged, I can't... Outros are going to be awkward as fuck. This is Michael, Nerve 2005. I'll see you guys next round. Stay tuned. Well, if you enjoyed what you saw today, feel free to click the random video YouTube has picked for you up in this corner. Also, don't forget to subscribe right there and hit that notification button. We'll be doing uploads as much as I can off of my Twitch channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.